Hey, it's Mel. So I'm just doing a real quick barbecue here, right after a meeting that we had today at the local professional association meeting that I go to. It's like a little business mastermind group. And one of the things actually we got to, and tell me, I know some of the folks that were in that meeting might actually be looking at this, and tell me if I'm off base, but I think ultimately we got to the point where we were all saying similar kinds of things, refreshingly so from my perspective, in that my contribution to it, and I think was also globally or collectively the kinds of things that we were talking about, was basically around the idea of needing to differentiate between your business objectives, your business strategies, and what your social media tactics are. So objectives, strategies, and tactics. So often I think what we end up doing is we talk about, hold on, I'm burning this here. So often I think what we end up talking about is we talk about little tactics, which are the tools and the means to accomplishing something. Like, for instance, if I want to increase net new sales, or I want to increase revenue, okay, that might be a business objective. But the strategy or strategies, because you can have multiple strategies associated with that business objective. So one strategy might be, I want to increase net new sales or increase revenue in North America, or I want to increase revenue in the county that I operate in. Okay, that might be one strategy. And then for that strategy, then there might be another strategy. I want to increase net new sales in not necessarily North America, but I want to increase net new sales through online media channels. Okay, that could be a strategy. And then each of those strategies, again, two strategies for one business objective, each of those strategies might themselves have multiple tactics. One tactic for the online social media, for the online strategy might be to say, to increase Facebook participation, okay, and leverage more Facebook channels, or leverage coupons and discounts and bundled packages that I offer through social media channels. That might be one tactic to go with the strategy. Okay, there might be another tactic that's entirely not social media, might be related to, I want to create inbound call centers so that we can leverage telephone calls in about our products. Okay, in order to increase net new sales in North America or through online channels, that meets the business objective of increasing sales overall. Okay, so business objectives, strategies, and tactics. And I think so often what we end up doing is we talk about tactics without thinking about the fact that we're talking tactics and then calling it a strategy. So we talk about the strategy of using Facebook pages, or we talk about the strategy of using Twitter and listening activities through Twitter monitoring tools or whatever, so we can improve our engagement overall. And I think that's where we end up falling into the trap that we're actually employing a tactic, calling it a strategy, and then basically in that process you end up using a tactic to drive a strategy to meet a business objective, when any military guy will tell you that's the wrong way to go about it. You actually have an objective to which you apply strategies, and it's a strategy that dictates the tactics. Anyway, just something to think about. Tell me in the post below, in the comments below, if that's something, what your thoughts are about that, if you do make a differentiation, or how you make a differentiation between objectives, strategies, and tactics. I'll look forward to hearing from you. Take care.